to be a single out to Lammonby at cover.
Yep, teammates for years, Green and Lammonby, but Ben Green's come up to Taunton Dean this year, so left to Lammonby out extra, but neither of whom played massively. Green's played a couple of games with not being in the county championship sides, but both young key all-rounders really in the Somerset middle order. Lammonby's not bowled tonight, not bowled yet.
Oh, that's gone straight up.
There's Gregory under it, extra cover. Another easy catch. They don't drop them, Sophie. Silly shot again.
I don't want to put the mockers on them, but honestly, they just look so secure under the high ball, and it's well bowled by Ben Green. Again, we've just said how much of an influence he's had, last year in the T20 Blast, and he's doing it again this year. I think he's really making that role his own, and it's great to see, isn't it?
Captain's dream, really, isn't he? He's underrated player, I suppose. He wasn't guaranteed of a spot at the start of last year. He came in, him and Lewis Goldsworthy arguably playing for a similar spot. Lewis Gregory had some injuries and some doubts and a bit of form, but he was always going to be in the team as a key player, really. And Ben Green managed to find a way in. That heroics against Hampshire in the semi-final of the Blast at Edgbaston, where him, Overton and Davey hit the amazing sixes to get Somerset through to the final. They really shouldn't have had a right to get to. But now, Ben Green, key cog in this 11.
So it's going to be McElroy.
Yeah, Jimmy McElroy.
139 for 9 here. Glamorgan. They're going to need to try and get to at least 150 from here. Whether this pair can. Green is in again from the river end. Strikes that down to...
That's a shot of number 11.
Long on. I don't know how I feel about the coloured gloves from a number 11, Harry. What do you think? I feel like coloured gloves are a bit of a statement.
I've never thought about it really.
Fair play, you're batting number 11. Yeah, I can wear what I want.
It's not quite Azhar Zaid's black bat, is it?
That's a good shot.
Yeah, well, not the number 11, it's Hats Ockley, who came in before Jimmy McElroy, but it's a proper shot, yeah. Ben Green, what will he do to respond to that? Pete Siddle was up in the ring on the 45, and he's going to have to chase that, pick it up for 4, but white gloves, you like the white gloves, do you? In coloured kit though, it's a bit different, isn't it?
I just think I'm probably going to say something wrong here, but I just think you've got to be like a certain type of person to sort of rock the coloured gloves. It's a bold statement, isn't it? They're going to push hard here, Glamorgan. They are going to come back.
Tom Abel's arm. I think Ben Green kicked the stump over as he went to stop the ball in his hand, so it wouldn't have been out. Either way, good running. Yeah,
that was good running by the Glamorgan pair. No, I did actually wear some blue gloves in the 100, but I saved them for the last game because I basically bottled it all competition, and then I was like, do you know what? Stuff it. Last game, why not? It's just a bit of a statement, and I just don't know whether I can rock them yet, Harry. But I did get some compliments on them, so maybe I should just be a bit braver with my, fashion choices on the cricket field.
Fair enough. No, I never really thought about it myself. I've got all sorts of different pairs of gloves of whatever colour they happen to be, really.
Yeah, well, you can't really wear, if you're whites in club cricket, you can't really wear. It's like when I don't know how I feel about, again, we're going completely off topic now, but like black gloves for a keeper.
Yeah, I knew that was going to come next. Ben Folkes.
But Ben Folkes does it, and he's a very good keeper.
You can't argue with anything Ben Folkes does, can you?
No, I'm not going to argue with him.
Probably one of the best keepers in the world, I'd say.
And like the other night, Ben McDermott, bright red gloves with yellow and navy kit. It's a statement.
Anyway, what can Glamorgan do? 147 for 9, 5 balls remaining. Just going to try and get at least a couple of runs eked out of this Pete Siddle over if they can last 5 more balls.
Going to run hard again here, I think. McElroy knows his job.
Yeah. Trying to whack 4s and 6s, but turn them into 2s. Isn't a bad result for Glamorgan. If number 10 and 11 can eke you out, maybe even 8, 9 off the last over, they'll be happy with that in the position they're in.
Someone just said, who's the other guy in commentary? And someone has replied, yes, it is Harry, the one and only Harry Everett. Got the pleasure of sitting alongside him. It's our first T20 game together, isn't it, Harry?
Yes.
Very exciting.
Yeah, Sky TV, of course, on Wednesday night and away on Friday. It's going to be.
It's runs. It's unlucky.
See, I think here, I'm not to criticise Lewis Gregory, but a tail ender against a seamer is going to swing and going to have edges. Why not have a deep third? it's easier to edge your 4 off a seamer than to whack them over long on or mid-wicket or deep cover, or deep backward square. What's deep backward square for? Pete Siddle's not going to bowl
So
a
you're
bouncer.
basically saying bring in one of any other fielder and just have a
I would
third
bring
man.
in backward square. I would bring in. I don't see Pete Siddle bowling a short ball to be pulled to deep square, so bring square leg up in the ring and send third back. Now he's bowled a short ball, and it's going to carry Craig Overton for another catch. Craig Overton, we know he catches pigeons. Third catch in the match for Craig Overton. 3 for Tom Avery, 2. 4 for Craig Overton in the game against Hampshire here last Wednesday. And another spirited bowling and fielding effort from Somerset. Tom Banton and Will Smeed are across the whitewash, across the rope, before the 2 Glamorgan batters can get there. They're all ready to go and pad up. They know their job is to chase